Angels. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he powers his way past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 180.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Back to Walker on first down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass complete there to Nakua. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 11.
11. Here we go. 180.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught by Senate. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 39. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Walker. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Walker. 39 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they talk.
Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give for Walker running right. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
12. 180.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
We got to keep scoring. We got to keep 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Here's Burrow. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Walker. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Walker once more. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Runs good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Working out of the gun is Nix. There's Chris Olave. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The end result, 21 yards.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Gibbs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Burrow will throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Second and 10.
Gun.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Right 80.
Now Burrow.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Right in.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Here we go.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And the ball is knocked out.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
1-1, ready? Let's get set.
Here's Walker.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Again, Walker.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run Walker. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Ken Walker
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So his big first half continues, his 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
Ooh, the juke.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he spins past him and into space.
Down the left sideline. He may go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He completes this to Walker, and he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. 108 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gray. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Kenneth Walker.
A 23-yard run.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they're at very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
To throw, here's Nix. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Gibbs on the toss left. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! Jahmyr Gibbs, his second touchdown tonight. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott on for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, Malik Washington. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. But he gets it away down inside the 30. What a terrific return.
When the highlight is shown at this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Now a draw play. It's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits. So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
To throw is Nix. Locates Mooney on the outright.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Touchdown! And now Mitchell, 54 yards.
And the Rams have got it back to on the score.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 28-24 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this
this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. They decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
On the give, it's Walker.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4.
I'm wondering. Here we go. Right, 80.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. The Eagles on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is third and 4. He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
Hand off here to Walker.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the ball.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Now he's into the clear again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Philadelphia.
Ken Walker.
37 yards.
And the Eagles are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The long Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Throwing Nix.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Nix.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Nix.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Nix to the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Nix. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back.
They'll come over now on 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 17-yard line.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.